If I'm going to stop this killer, I should analyze the body I found on the rooftop of the Gotham Herald.
You know, I was one of Scarecrow's patients back at the asylum. I'm glad the bat got him.
Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers. Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six. Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search. Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
I'm going to investigate the body I found overlooking Divinity Churchyard. There's a killer at large. He must be stopped.
God, no. Is it contagious? You know, because the other day I was coughing and it kind of sounded like this wheezy laugh, you know? You were right. You don't stand a chance.
I'm gonna count to 1, and then I get mad.
I'll talk! God, I'll talk!
You've been very helpful. Alfred, we can add a 3rd victim to the list.
This is becoming rather ghastly, sir. It brings to mind a spate of murders at the beginning of your career. It was Halloween then, if I'm not mistaken. Turned out to be rather a long one, if I recall.
I'm going to try and identify the body. This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's calloused knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the 2 victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
I'm going to stop this killer. Investigating the body I found on the rooftop of the Heavenly nightclub will help me track him down.
So hang on. If Batman is Bruce Wayne, then who's been playing Bruce Wayne all this time?
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country. Keep looking for a connection, Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
The writing by the bodies suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Yes, and I don't know what he has planned for them. Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues. Alfred, I found a fourth victim.
Highly regrettable, Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent.
Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
The killer is mutilating and posing as victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
Control, this is Falcon 5. I'm seeing a riot in progress. Cauldron District, over. Soldiers, bombs, tear gas clouds, tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen, not to mention the bat driving around in his personal war machine all night. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm getting on the bus. The bat could crush us in that car tank thing.
cash. The last car was empty. Any word on the missing officer?
Sergeant Laurie actually just showed up at the precinct. Said he blacked out. Woke up without his car. That's everyone accounted for. I don't buy it, Batman. Tetch is up to something.
I'll make him talk.
He ain't the only one with tricks up his sleeve, Batman. Let me know if you need a hand. Or a hook.
All to ourselves.
Control, we have a riot in progress. Chinatown, over.
I always thought the person inside that suit had some messed up.
A souvenir from a previous life. Why hold with a hand when a hook will suffice?
The night returns, all filled with malice. Tell me, Batman, did you find your Alice?
No more games, Jervis. Where's the other hostage?
Oh, yeah, why, yes, there's 3. Oh, silly me. The answer's in the book, Batman. Open and see.
Tell me!
There's no joke, no joke. Control your rage. The answer is there. Just turn the page. Down the rabbit hole you fall, where madness reigns from wall to wall. Through the rhyming words we tumble, where villains toil and psyches crumble. Welcome to my wonderland. It's time to play a game. I'm here to make you understand what drives a man insane. And if you ever want to leave this crazy world you now inhabit, all you have to do is follow the white rabbit. Follow the white rabbit. Come join me on a journey, a trip down memory lane, where you strapped me to a gurney and declared me quite insane. Did you think I had forgotten? No, I owe you quite a debt, and this adventure has just begun. Oh, I'm Oh, look who's here. White rabbit there wallowing. Freedom waits for the one who's following.
Hold still. Let me help you.
Follow the white rabbit. You're late. You're late. The page is turning. Keep up, Alice. I know you're late. What fun we had in Arkham City, dear Alice. You never looked so pretty. Well, until you snapped and crushed my hand. You think you'll get away with that? No. Come now, Alice. Don't be late. Follow the rabbit and seal your fate. There's no way back for you, Batman. Puppet on a string, you're mine forevermore. Now it's the Hatter's tune you sing. He's back again, the rabbit's head. Will you help him, Alice, or kill him dead?
It's okay. You're safe.
Rabbit. Sorry, Alice, it's not yet time. Another page, and I'll make you mine. Hallows Eve and Gotham burns. It's here the story twists and turns. The final chapter where we'll find little Alice lost her mind. Oh, Alice, dear, please pay attention. Don't make me keep you in detention. Hip, hip, huzzah! He's here! He's here! Your destinies wants your head.
Batman, why?
Well, you found him. Victim 3. You're homicidal, just like me. Look back on this, and you will find how madness lurks in every mind. Hallows Eve and Gotham burns. It's here the story twists and turns. The final chapter where we'll find how little Alice lost her mind. The bait. I drew you in. I knew you would. I knew I'd win. With the siren song, but you foiled me, you were wrong. Hip, he's here, he's here! Your destiny's drawing near. He wants your head. Try, I dare. You can't catch him. He's everywhere. Hip, hussar! He's here! He's here! Your destiny is drawing near. Kill the rabbit! Kill him dead! He wants your head! Kill him! Try, I dare! That's he's everywhere!
Batman?
Where are you, Alice? Where'd you go? Oh, this isn't right. Oh, no. What? No, I had you. Don't you see? You're mad. You're mad. You're just like me.
I'll never be like you, Jervis.
Oh, Alice! No, this can't be how it ends. There's tea for two. We can still be friends.
You used police sirens to hypnotize us. I want to know how.
Oh, no. A magician can't reveal his tricks. I'll keep you guessing just for kicks. Oh, Alice. Why not brew some tea and snuggle up in here with me?
You need help, Jervis.
If you want the help, then why so callous? Join me, Batman. Be my Alice.
have him, sir. Opera has been heard in the north of Founders Island. It could be the missing piece of information we need to apprehend this madman.
Business is best when bats need killing. A mercenary's file should receive top billing. Top billing.
This is our city, Deacon. We're the law around here. Man's law is not equipped to deal with Gotham's injustice. That's the last time I work with you, Dent. You said the plan was foolproof, Oswald.
I always thought the person inside that suit had
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder, causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, the victim's name is Allison Weirs.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others.
Run that freak down! Road's blocked. Turn around.
Abducting people, stripping away their identity, killing them. This man's deranged. He needs to be stopped.
Following the source of the opera music has proved fruitful so far this evening, sir. I suggest you continue.
Talking 5 to control. We're tracking rioters on Bleak Island, over.
Scared to fight me, bitch? Get the...
I'll slow him down!
Control, this is Falcon 3. Fight in progress. Those guys don't stand a chance. Over. Control, the automobile's transformed. It's ready to engage. Over.
There's 2 ways we can do this. Both hurt.
I'll tell you everything!
Good.
Militia boys are crapping their pants, but the new boss won't let them go.
Get back!
Oh, man! It's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us! Oh, God! What's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us! Jeez, he's coming after us! Lloyd! Get us out of here! Get out! Get the hell out! Run! Go! Go!
You and me. We're gonna talk about Riddler.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
You're too kind.
He's the bat! Get after it! You're going down, Batman! Nice driving, idiot! He's right there! Just go! Wanna take the wheel? Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD.
Someone's attacked the fire station in Bristol. I'm going to put out the blaze and find who's responsible.
Give me billions of dollars, and I could be a superhero. I always thought he was special. A self-righteous bastard, obviously, but special. He's on our tail. Outrun that thing! Come on, lose him! Oh, damn it! That man just saved... That's what I think it is? It's Batman! Step on it!
Firefly.
You beat me once, but that was a long time ago. Don't be afraid, Batman. Embrace the pain. I'll turn you to ash. No one burns as bright as me. That car will be ashes soon, Batman. This will not be like last time. Tonight, I snuff you out. Get into the light. I can't be stopped. Tonight, this stinking city will be purified by flames!
You know, sir, I believe we've met that charming pyromaniac before.
Firefly.
It seems Scarecrow made everyone aware that Gotham would be defenseless tonight.
He's dangerous, Alfred. Keep watch for more fires.